Hi everybody, I'm Lori Pinhorn, social worker and holistic nutritionist.
Hi, I am Lisa Pinhorn. I'm a pivotal response therapist, an adult educator, and an autism mom.
And we are the creators of Feeding Futures. And we are here today with our, what we should be doing is a weekly video, but we're too busy sometimes to get filming. So,
Yeah.
anyways, today what we want to talk to people about is just the power of batch cooking. Isn't that amazing?
Well, it's one of those things where, honestly, Sunday afternoons has become this habit of mine where it's almost a little therapeutic because I spend hours in the kitchen. It feels like a long day sometimes, but I guess the reinforcement at the end is that at least until Thursday, I'm not cooking from scratch.
I know.
When I'm hungry or when I'm tired or when I'm whatever. Sometimes I might fry a couple eggs or something like that to put on top of whatever else I've got cooked. But it's this knowing that you just don't have to do all that stuff during the week.
It really is a game changer, and you almost feel like you're cheating the system when you come home on Monday after work and all you do is just pull out all the pre-cooked food and you sit down to eat. And now some people will say, well, my kids are really picky eaters, so why should I batch cook? And what would you say to that?
I would say living with a picky eater, and living with two kids, one who's a picky eater and the other one who's really crazy busy singing choirs and music.
Oh my God, most of our kids are really busy.
Yeah, exactly. So she's not an exception, but she's busy. So it's one of those things where I suffer from this thing of hangry, like and my blood sugar is often...
All of us do, by the way.
My blood sugar is often very erratic, we'll say. So I have to concentrate on keeping it level. But if I don't have the batch cooking done and I didn't take something out of the freezer, I'll do something ridiculous like have popcorn for supper. Now, that's not who's that helping?
No. Yeah.
Right?
And our jobs as parents who are trying to teach our kids great regulation skills that they will take with them for the rest of their lives. Nutrition plays a role in that, but you can't teach from a place of patience and calmness and understanding when your blood sugar is all over the place. So that's what I say to parents is like, get in your kitchen and start cooking, and you will be much better role model for your child about all that regulation piece. So what did you batch cook this week?
Okay. I made this amazing cilantro lime dressing that I'm putting on everything. And I made meatballs.
Yeah.
I made pork chops, chipotle orange pork chops. And what else did I make? That's about it.
Okay. I made barbecued hamburgers. Okay. They were absolutely delicious.
Oh, I made curry chickpeas too.
Oh, yum. So I made hamburgers, which went stretched out for 2 meals. We cooked a big batch of chicken breasts on the barbecue at the same time the burgers were being cooked. So now there's pre-cooked chicken in our fridge.
I'm coming over.
I know, it was really good. We made a big green salad. So when time comes to make lunches, we're just taking them out of the fridge. And also we made a big, huge tray or a frying pan full of stir-fried vegetables. So there was peppers, mushrooms, green beans, you name it. Everything that was in the fridge went in this big stir-fry. So now, when we come home after a busy day at work, we're just pulling things out and loading up. And for us, we will probably do another, slow cooker meal on Wednesday or a pot of soup or something on Wednesday to bridge from Wednesday to Friday. So the power of batch cooking is, we notice that when people make that, I guess, intention to start batch cooking, their lives just get so much smoother.
Yes, and we bake a lot too on those days. We make sure we have all of our banana muffins for recess and all those kinds of things are all cooked. Now I usually got to do that again sometimes around Thursday.
Yeah.
But, it's just such a feeling to have it all done and not have to worry about it. You know, it really, we are also from this generation of where leftovers was like this sloppy seconds, right? Like this whole idea, you can't eat leftovers or, leftovers, like that whole idea of getting away from that frozen foods are a bad thing, or that I also batch cook lasagna where we use the butternut squash for the noodles, right? So I have that in the freezer that's frozen, sometimes months at a time. You don't feel like cooking, you just take it out of the freezer and you put it in, and you've got this beautiful meal. Like butternut squash lasagna is probably one of my most favorite things in the whole world. I don't even want real lasagna anymore.
It's delicious.
Yeah, so there's that, and chilies and soups and stews and all that type of stuff in the freezer. You don't have to eat it all that week. Say you cook this gigantic amount of chili or this gigantic, put it in the freezer. Pull it out when you need it. That's another glorious thing about the batch cooking. Oh, here's the other thing that a really good friend of mine taught me how to do. You get a whole pie, get your meat, buy the meat in bulk, cut it up, put the marinade in the bag, and then freeze it.
Yeah.
Because then when you pull it out, and it's thawing, it's also marinating at the same time. Throw it in the frying pan, throw it in the casserole, throw it in whatever. And you can get creative one day, make a whole bunch of different marinades. And then supper is almost 50% of it is done before you get home.
So we've got even more tips around how to do your batch cooking in our programs, but this is, I guess, another important thing from a nutritional perspective about the importance of batch cooking. It will keep you out of the pizza place. It'll keep you out of the burger place where you're providing dirty nutrition for your family as opposed to home cooked. Like you can have chicken nuggets and oven roasted French fries, and the nutrition between that and McDonald's nuggets and French fries there's no comparison. And you can make homemade burgers and still do it really nutritionally. So the more you can stay out of the takeout, the better nutritionally body and brain everybody in your family is going to be. So, and cooking is a bit of a lost art.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Our families are not in the kitchen cooking together anymore, and as a result of that, we have, adolescents and young adults who really do not know how to prepare a meal anymore. So, what a great life skill to give your kids.
Yep.
So we hope you had some light bulb moments around batch cooking here in this video, and have a happy, healthy week. Bye.